Today we have Jamie, special guest, a friend of mine. Jamie Catto is a filmmaker, director, musician, founding member of Faithless, and creative workshop facilitator. Stephen Fry said, Jamie Catto is kind, wise, open, boundlessly energetic, optimistic, and passionate. I adore him.
What's not to adore?
And so also you've written a book called Insanely Gifted, Turn Your Demons into Rocket Fuel. So how would you summarize what you do?
In that department of things, not just in films and music, but in
Yeah.
that, the main overall arching thing of what I do, even though I've never been big on this is my purpose, is just to reduce the amount of loneliness in the world in every way I can, whether it be through a film that inspires people and makes them come together, or deeper work with people on their shadows and their superficial masks and the things that divide us and squash intimacy. So yeah, Insanely Gifted, like that book, is all about how, we're also ashamed of our demons and ashamed of the bits of our humanity that aren't pretty or aren't spiritual or aren't good enough. But actually all those parts are gifts. They're all, the spiritual path is not like, can I eradicate all my yucky stuff and push all my light warrior stuff and then I'll be really spiritual. The real spiritual path is, can I embrace all of my humanity, including the mess, the darkness and the light, and love it all and accept that I'm a messy human and therefore accept other messy humans. So every single time we're working with a shadow, or we're working with one of our crazy characters, or working with one of our weird dysfunctions, they are all actually signposts to legitimate needs we have that we can meet healthily. They're all signposts actually to bits of treasure that want to come home, that we edited away when we were little to try and maintain love. A lot of people think shadow means your dark stuff, but really it's your hidden away in the shadows stuff. It just means hidden shadow. It doesn't mean dark. So a lot of people, yes, they've hidden away what we would say yucky stuff, their rage, their tears, their anxiety, their greed. But also, pretty much many people had experiences where they were shamed for just being too excitable and too excited to share their big idea. So they're now terrified of public speaking. So their ability to just share themselves with other humans is in the shadow. Or maybe when they were 2 or 3 and they were sitting on the sofa exploring their sexual parts and prodding and pulling on bits, someone came in and went, "Oh, don't do that, dirty," freaked out. And now suddenly they can never feel comfortable naked or with their sexuality. So that goes into the shadow. So it's not just like the dark things go into the shadow, wonderful things go into the shadow, and they all get edited away. Sexuality, excitement, generosity often. So much of us has been edited away in our childhoods. We're living this 20% sized version of ourselves, I believe. And so, like, a big part of my mission is to safely and humorously and lovingly invite that stuff back while having a good time with each other without taking it all too seriously.